Hello, folks. G'day. It's ZiggyD here. Good to see you. Good to see you. An indie game that I've been in love with for many years, from a fantastic indie dev, has just hit 1.0 launch out of early access. Always a phenomenal effort to see a great indie game reach that point, to be successful, and to carry on into launch out of early access. You know, there's a lot of games that perpetually stay early access, and indie development is a tough, competitive field. So big congratulations to the developer Laos for bringing Valor to 1.0. It's a very fun game, one of my favorite space sandbox RPGs, because it has fantastic ship customization and sense of progression, which is the biggest thing in these space RPGs, these sandbox RPGs, these Freelancer-esque games. I love this background. There's like a couple different background screens that can spawn on the menu, and this one's just this like catastrophic melee between a bunch of ships. They're too big, trying to jam themselves on the screen. It's hilarious. Look at them, like this gigantic ship up here crashing into these other ones. Just for the record, that one that just got blown up the top there, just below the logo, is like one of the big ships, and then that one next to it is Titanic. There's a big difference in the sizes of the ships. And let's start a new character. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, by the way, I designed a character and ship in this game with the developer. The ship is the Hephaestus, which is a very cool ship that's all about cannons. And I exist in this game as Ziggy, as a crewmate that you can find, who's all about explosions. And it's a secret hidden quest to find me and my ship. And Laos was telling me yesterday or the other day that I've become quite infamous in the community for shenanigans, and also for the Hephaestus being a really good mid-tier ship to go for. Oh yeah, there's different game modes as well. There's a new streamer mode, which I'm actually not going to use. But there's arena mode, which is fun if you just want to combat. But we'll play the standard mode, which is the space sandbox experience. I will turn collision damage on because it's funnier that way. And I'm going to play hardcore mode because I'm a sucker for whenever these games have like a mode that has better loot, even if it's much harder. So, much stronger enemies, better loot. You cannot modify your ship out of the side of a station, and you'll attract more powerful enemies. It reminds me of Grim Dawn. There was like a veteran mode in Grim Dawn where you got better loot, but you fought much harder enemies. I love that mode. You can change the galaxy size, including having unlimited galaxy, which I imagine, if like unlimited galaxies, like if you try to walk to the edge of the Earth in Farlands or Bust, or in Minecraft. I imagine it becomes a bit unstable as you get out there, but even on the default settings, the universe is very big. The weird thing is, if I name myself Ziggy now, there's a character in-game already called Ziggy, so there'll be two Ziggies. So this will be fake Ziggy, obviously. So I'm fake Ziggy. And then maybe we can find real Ziggy in-game. So you get to choose your background, your starting ship, a bunch of perks and stuff like that. You unlock these through gameplay by doing certain feats and things like that. So defeating certain enemies, finding things through exploration, etc. I might go with the, do I want to be a rebel? I like the, or do I want to start with Outus, the 100 starting credits, so we start with no money. This one gives a little speed boost, but your enemies with the Vengi, which is like the aliens, and Children of Terror are friendly. So I think you only start with, well, if you play the tutorial first, which is a nice little tutorial here if you want to learn the game. I think you start as Outus. I'll do Outus, which actually allows you to start with the biggest ship, but I'm going to shrink it down to the smallest possible ship size because I love starting in shuttles, which is the size 1 ship. Tiny little shuttles, which compared to these ships look like a little ant, a little speck. I don't even know if you can see any. That's like a size 2 or 3. That might be. Oh, there. That's a shuttle. That little. Oh wait, yeah, that little tiny one. That might be a shuttle too that just exploded. So we're gonna start in one of those compared to these gigantic ships, and we're gonna pick a couple things here. I like to go fast. I might go with max speed so we can zip around a bit faster. Energy generation. Power is always very good. And if you want to do more of a minor, there's some really good ones in here, like bonus geology, for example. But I like these. I like these ones that make me a little bit zippier overall. I might go with acceleration, top speed, and energy generation, so we can do some exploration and whatnot. So other perks, these you unlock through gameplay. I actually just messed around a little bit before stream today, and unlocked early supporter. A special thanks for being developer of early access supporters. Oh. I don't think this one actually does anything, so there's not much point picking it here. And oh, the red symbol must mean that I've gotten that perk in hardcore before. So like I got Battle Rush earlier. Maybe I can unlock Battle Rush again in game. So if you don't pick these perks here, you can actually unlock them through gameplay still. So I'm gonna pick this one. Scanning power, sensor power, and warp distance up. But our starting ship size is -1, so that brings us down to size 2 ship. And then destroy a Vengi station. You'll attract more powerful enemies. We can unlock that one in game, that's alright. What do we got? Strafe speed, escape from asteroid rush alive. Maybe I'll take that one to start with. +1 weapon space if the ship is Corvette size or smaller. This is fun for early game. Make our small ships a bit more potent. Maybe I'll take Dogfighter. And for our last one, some cool piracy style ones there. I obviously haven't unlocked all of them yet. It gives you clues as to how to unlock some of them. Not all of them though. Some of them are secrets. I'll take, I might just take plus agility or something. I can't remember exactly what agility does. So now we should be restricted to a size 1 ship because we've got 2 -1s. So these are ships that I've found before. Once you get in a ship in game, you'll unlock it for future starts. But I think you can only get up to size 3 maybe at the start. But we're locked to size 1, so we're sticking with shuttles. And I have found a rare shuttle here, the Milashu, if that's how you pronounce it, which is pretty sick. So we could go that one. There's a few different shuttles. I think the basic shuttle is the speeder. I think we'll go with the Milashu. You can see there's like that's a white name, and then there's like blue for rare, and then purple's like exceptional or something, I think. Boop. We're gonna go with that one. And it looks like now, this is new, I haven't seen this before. It looks like you can start with a co-pilot in the future, but you have to unlock that somehow, I guess. I haven't unlocked that yet, so no can do. All right. We'll go play on mouse and keyboard. It does have controller support now, though. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Joining the war. When you feel ready, you're ready, pick a side on the war between the human resistance, Children of Terra, and the alien overlords, the Vengi Ascension. Join the Children of Terra or the Vengi Ascension. So that's just like a little peek forwards there. I'm going to hide the tutorial since I do not need that. And here's us. This is us in our little ship. We've got mouse look on, so as far as the control scheme is going, and we can strafe if we have strafing stuff equipped on our ship. Not all ships can strafe necessarily. We can do sick little flips when we're in little ships to avoid incoming projectiles. We can zoom around. We can activate our boosters. And this is us zoomed out. Tiny, tiny little shuttle. So cute. Look at us go. Also, we're already assigned to our left click. We have some starting weapons. A little laser and a mining laser, which is pretty short range. But you can actually use that to like knife fight with enemy ships. Now we actually have a skill point to spend when we first start. I hit my space brakes, space. Space for space brakes, by the way. There's a bunch of skill trees here. And putting any points into them gives you some generic buffs, but also you pick specific perks as you go down the tree. And then if you get to the bottom, oh god, hold on. Hey guys, wait, whoa. I'm looking at passives here. It's because we're playing hardcore, all these marauders showed up. These starred pirates. I'll see if I can sneak it. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm trying to explain stuff. I'll see if I can sniper kill on one of these starred enemies. I'll take all my dogfighting skills. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're alright. Yeah, we scored some XP and some credits for the kill. I got a little bounty. I'm gonna hide here near the sentinels, and hopefully they protect me because I almost got exploded. So you may have noticed that we have shields and a health bar, which is like a hull, which the hull doesn't repair by default. You can get things that repair them, but our shields do restore depending on things we have equipped. We'll get into that in a little bit. I also boosted my energy up as well. So I like diverted extra power to thrusters. I should probably put some on shields. So you can do energy management as well, which if you have more generators and batteries and stuff, you can overdrive all your stuff. But anyway, we're looking at this. So there's a bunch of different perks in these. Engineering is like scrapping and crafting and scavenging, but also like optimizing energy generation and crafting, equipment space. So I really like the engineering tree a lot. Combat is pretty self-explanatory. Armor, shields, weapon damage, critical, things of that nature. Extra weapon slots. Exploration, speed, and scanning. So discovering locations and doing it quickly. Business is trading primarily, but I think there's also I think that also includes mining now, doesn't it? Because this has changed around a bit. Yeah, it looks like mining is in the business tree as well. So you get like cargo space and trading cheaper prices. And social, I think, is like fleet management, but also like extorting people and intimidating them and whatnot. So you can like intimidate people to work for you and things like that. So you can run a fleet or you can fly around solo. But if you hit these capstones, if you get 2 of these capstones, I believe. Oh no, it's 10. If you put 10 points in 2 trees, you get these hybrid perks down here, like engineering and combat gives weapon cooling. So you can run more aggressive weapons without overheating, for example. This game has some of my favorite ship customization and progression out of a lot of the Space Sandbox that I've played because it's very freeform. We'll go to a dock in a second. I'm going to take scavenging because I love scavenging early game. All right, we're going to fly over to this dock because we need repairs, which is going to waste some of my starting cash. So we're gonna pull up here and we can hide behind the turret, and we're gonna repair our ship, which has cost 80, which was basically all the money I made from killing that ship. So break even. Now in the stations we can pick up missions. There's a scouting mission here, which is actually a story mission, I believe. There's eliminate notorious pirates, so bounty missions. I like taking all the bounty and exploration missions. Want a dead or alive? I don't know if you can actually capture them. I think you just kill them. We're dead it is. Dead it is. That literally it says, dead it is then. Okay, great. Freighter jobs which request specific things. I tend to do these if I have them, or if there's like a really good reward up for grabs. There's a bunch of stuff that's changed since I played last too, like blueprints is new. Eliminate notorious pirates. I'll take these. You can stack. I don't even know if there's a limit to the number of missions you can stack, but you can stack a lot, so I'm not afraid to do that. These local deliveries just have you go to a place. So we can do that. That's nice and easy. And then this one is to obtain some synthetic meat. And we could get some weapons for that potentially. So there's some good stuff there. There's also an academy where you can hire crew members. So these are like procedurally generated crew members. But there is also unique crew members, like me, for example, that you can find in-game. Yeah, you can do space trucking. Oh yeah, so I mean, what all do you do in the game, right? Like, it's a Space Sandbox RPG, so you can mine, you can trade, you can you know, flip things for profit, do space trucking if you want. You can scavenge, you can explore, you can do bounties, you can do missions. But generally, I do a little bit of everything. I like especially exploration, scavenging, and bounty hunting, and doing a combination of those things. So in here we have the hangar, which we can have a look at our ship, the militia. So we got our stats. We got our weapons. So we've got space-wise 2 out of 5 weapons, but if we actually look at this here, we can see where we can socket our weapons. So right now we just have a light laser and a mining laser, and they're both in the same spot. Putting them all in the same spot can potentially cause that to overheat. It's not too much of a problem with just these weapons, but later that's something we can change. But if we wanted to move the light laser to the side here, we could do so. You'll notice these turrets have like an angle that they can move, so they're like pivoting turrets. Some of them can be 360, some of them can be auto-fired. This one's like a stationary one on our nose. So a fair bit of customization available there. So we just have a little light laser and a mining laser. I'm gonna get that. I just rammed the station. I'm just gonna get this guy. I'm just gonna get this guy. No, he's too fast. Wait, no, he's coming back for me. I see you. Barrel roll. Nice. There we go. Whee! I saw a pirate fly past and I wanted to go get him. Let's go get him. Get him! Alright. So we also have our equipment. So we have 10 out of 20 slots on the equipment. And something I like about the customization is there's very few limitations on how you outfit your ship. If you want to run like 10 generators, you'll have tons of energy. If you want to run 10 layers of shields, you can, but it'll drain tons of energy. You can stack like, you know, a lot of speed boosting things. You can really build your ships kind of however you want. More so than a lot of other games that I've played. We also have a built-in cloaking device as well, by the way, which drains a lot of power though. So I can't run it for very long right now. The very first thing I'm going to buy is a reactor. I can't afford a nuclear reactor, so I'll just buy a little solar reactor. And then we're going to go to the hangar and we can equip this. So we'll just socket that in next to our nuclear reactor. And that gives us more energy generation, which that'll mean I can boost all of my thrusters, my shields, and my weapons up to 200%. Because 100% is for suckers. 100% is for suckers. Now, we have very little starting cash here, so normally if I started with 1,000 credits, I'd buy a bunch of things. I'd buy some generators, some shields, and I'd buy probably another weapon. It's pronounced nuclear. There's also a crafting system. So this old crafting system I'm familiar with, which lets you custom build things, like you build a laser, and then you add various things to customize it, and you need materials, and then you can build like customized things. So I've made like giga cannons and ridiculous lasers that use like 500% of your energy per second. So you can make some fun stuff in there. But there's a new blueprint system now as well, which I don't know any blueprints yet. So we discover these and we can build other stuff besides weapons. So that's new to me, which is pretty cool. Also new to me is the ship enhancement system, which I had a look at earlier today. So you can actually make core upgrades to your ship, which you couldn't do before. So that's new, which is pretty exciting. So you can do things like boost armor. You can do fleet management stuff. There's HP regeneration, crit, shielding, crits. There's a bunch of upgrades in there too, which you need like fancy components for. So you can find these crafting resources to upgrade these things. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. That's all new to me. And there's also the crew system, which you can hire different crew members, but we don't have the money for any of that right now. So what should we do? Well, we're going to go explore. We have a mission to go here. A little scouting mission, I believe. So we'll go do that. We also, you'll notice as we move around, we explore, and we get XP for everything in this game that we do. So you can see 14 XP coming up. That's literally just exploration XP. And everything contributes towards you leveling up. Similarly, we can come in here and mine a little asteroid with our single little mining laser. You can make some really ridiculous mining setups, by the way. There's like a ship that has like a bunch of crisscrossing lasers that just eats the asteroids. So good. And you can like make mining missiles and things like that too. So we actually scored some iron, which is a little bit of cash. We can go just sell some of this stuff. You can also get onboard refineries. Like this ship probably has an onboard refinery. It'll suck up grey ore and also it's just ramming its way through the asteroids. It'll suck up grey ore and then refine it into metals. So we could do that too. Not in this ship probably. And the big, we only have a little sucky little mining laser right now. It'll take us a very long time to mine a big asteroid like this. But you do get XP for mining asteroids as well. You get XP for selling things, you get XP for killing things, you get XP for discovering locations. You get a big boost of XP when you discover the whole thing. Blue crystals, you see how it's got a green name? It means it's like a tier rarer than like common materials like the white ones. Do I get XP for watching you play? No, you do not. You have to own the game for that one. All right, so we came to the civilian station over here and did this local delivery. What we were delivering, I don't know, maybe an information package or something. It's not actually clear on exactly what I'm delivering. So we turned down our little mission and got a few credits. Not really enough to buy much, but we can also sell some of the stuff we got. So we can sell that iron, and we got 7 XP for selling that. We can sell that, we got 35 XP. Local delivery, we'll accept these. Supply run for copper. Regional delivery, so that's a delivery to another region. And supplies needed, synthetic meat. Eliminate notorious pirate. We can't do that yet. They don't think we're a skilled enough bounty hunter for that particular mission just yet. You can also purchase the location of things, but I like exploring anyway, so we're not going to do that. So we do have 400 credits. You'll notice that sometimes shops will have better versions of things. So if it's green or blue or purple, it'll be a better version. So there's titanium armor here. But there's better titanium armor here that gives more hit points and more damage resistance and also weighs less, so your ship stays being faster. But it's significantly more expensive. But the good thing about like rarer, higher quality items is that generally they're a lot more efficient. So they take the same amount of space but do a lot more for that. Or like a generator, for example, or a shield does a lot more for the amount of energy that it costs. So that gives you more space efficiency in your ship, which is really big. So I think to keep me alive, I'm going to buy another shield generator because we just have a very little tiny light shield generator right now. And you saw how much damage I took from like one shot from those little pirates earlier. So I'll equip that, which brings us up to 60 shield and 1.1 regen. That's overclocked. So hopefully that'll keep us alive. On hardcore mode, we can only save when we're near stations, and it does auto-save when you go near new ones. But yeah, you can find sometimes rarer versions of things, so it can be a good idea to check out and see what you can find. And there's also ships as well. Sometimes you might find like a rarer version of a ship. So like there might be a Valor somewhere. There's a Valor Mark II green here is a better quality one. You might find really good quality ones. All right, we're going to do some more exploring. Plus we have another mission to come back to the other civilian station we came from. And there's a pirate base here. So this is like a little pirate hideout. Not very well hidden. If we can take these out, we can loot their base, but also get the bounty from them specifically too. We also just scored a level, using my barrel rolls when I can to avoid this laser fire. Looks like one of them has a cannon. Oh no, that's a friend. The friend has a cannon. Now I'm running out of energy, which means I've got my stuff overclocked a bit too much. So I'm gonna turn my thrusters down a bit. Come back here, Marauder. Like how Ziggy cracks his power? Oh yeah, max, 200% all the time. If you can't run everything on 200%, you need more generators. That's my rule. Ah! Friendly fire, guys, friendly fire, come on. Pirate hideout cleared. And we picked up 2 components and we learned how to make upgrade kits. Cool. All right, let's scoot back over to this base. And while we're doing so, we also got another level. I'm gonna sink all my points into scavenging first. All right, so we turned in another quest here. We're getting 220 credits and some XP. Big chunk of our next level. We'll see if there's any other missions here. Nothing we want since we kind of cleared these out earlier. So what we could do, if we wanted to, we could take this mission, for example. Let's say we want to get another weapon, like a point defense laser is really good. We could take this mission and just use that as a way of like tracking the missions we have currently, which I think we see... Where is that quest log U? So we can check in to see what we have, and then when we go to another station, so let's say we actually zip back over to this other station, we can look. So we know that they want synthetic meat. In fact, you could take a bunch of trade missions if you want to do like trade mission trading style. Whenever you go to a station, check in to see what they have, whether they have any of the stuff that the other trade missions want. So we know that they want synthetic meat, so we could have a look in their goods list and see if they have any. I actually don't have any, so I think they have animal meat. What, was it synthetic meat they wanted? Yeah, they want synth meat. They don't want animal meat, they want synthetic meat. Now, I think these components, crafting materials, we can store and they go into like a global bank, I believe. If you store something else like an actual resource... Oh no, wait, blue crystals go in the resource stash too, so I can store those. I think they're available at each station you go to. Let's just check. We'll go back to the other station and have a look. So if we go into the hangar, we can see that we still have access to the resources. So yeah, the resource stash is global. Equipment goes in a global bank, and some materials essential for crafting go to global. Oh, so it's actually more like trade goods, because otherwise you'd be able to circumvent actually physically trading. So wait, equipment is global stash as well. Ah, interesting. So crafting materials and equipment, global stash, but trade goods you need to physically haul around, which obviously makes sense. Otherwise there would be no trading, because it would just be like instantaneous transmission of trade goods from place to place. So we get a choice here. We can take a blueprint for an asteroid analyzer to make one ourselves, or we can just take a battle computer. It's a green one as well, so slightly better quality. I'll take that. And then we can equip that. This takes a little bit of energy, but it doesn't take any space, because it's basically just like AI that you can run. Now we have enough cash. That means I can get another reactor. I'm gonna get a nuclear reactor this time. We'll go ahead and equip that. But now I also really want to get a weapon if I can. Did we get a point defense laser? I don't think we did. I'll just pick up a light laser, and then what we'll do is if we go into the ship loadout, we can move our existing light laser over to the left and put the other one on the right. Now you can do some fun stuff so if we left click, we just fire our lasers like this, roughly towards where we're aiming. But we can also set up things like delays and stuff like that as well. So if we want like a half-second delay, they'll fire alternating like that. So you can customize. That's really good for like point defense lasers. You can have them have like a greater spacing so that you can hit missiles and things easier. So that sort of stuff can be pretty cool. So you can go for more bursty or alternating. I'll leave it on the alternating. You can also change like the hotkeys that they use as well. So we've got the mining laser on right click and the regular lasers on left click. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, let's explore the rest of this area and see if we can do some scavenging and get a couple more levels. Whee! We have an asteroid field over here. I like to check if there's any free crystals in them. Doesn't appear to be this time around. Different asteroids later you can get like scanning software that tells you what's in them. But different asteroids give different things. Ow. Like this red asteroid probably has like a chance for, I don't know, red crystals or something. And maybe a different ore or different metals inside of it. Yeah. Yeah, that one had red ore, which would probably refine into something else. But we don't know much about that yet. As you learn geology, you get to know more and more. We picked up a level here. and the location of a jump gate. I'm gonna put another point in scavenging. You'll notice I'm also getting item value as XP on crafting and XP on scavenging and scrapping. So XP scaling there. It's not a bad idea to just like jump into these zones a little bit as we go past. Doesn't cost anything. And we get a bunch of XP for exploring. And we also get a bit of an idea of like what's in this zone. This is a level 8 zone, so I'm gonna run. Especially because I hear things shooting. I'm gonna run, that's a level 8 zone, it's a bit dangerous. We're not gonna come back there for a little while, a couple levels maybe. So there's a free blue crystal in this asteroid field. So we can carefully not crash into these asteroids. We can carefully not crash into these asteroids and pick up the crystals. There we go. There's a bunch of knights here. Ooh. So here's a debris field down here, ready? So we go out to the little sparkly point in the debris field and press J to scan. I think you can move a little bit, but you don't want to move too much. And then we'll pick up various things like metal and stuff, but we can also get other materials like energy cells, which are quite valuable. Well, no, useful. You can find more expensive things like microchips and stuff. You can get crafting materials, and you can find actual equipment too. Who's fighting over here? Well, the Vengi and the rebels are fighting. Currently, that's none of my business. But you can pick a side, as we saw earlier from the little pop-up, the mission pop-up. So here's another little gate we can jump into. We can see where they'll take us. This one has a mission that we took, a bounty, eliminate a notorious pirate. So if we look on our map, we get an idea of their location. In fact, we have pretty good tracking software, apparently. Is there any way to see a specific arrow on minimap for a quest or mission of your choosing? I don't know if you can tag a specific one to focus on. I just see them when they're on the maps. Like some missions have like a location pointer and others don't. They generally do though. Like you can see which missions you've got here. For example, if you mouse over on the map, so this is the M map, you can mouse over and see what mission's there. Then when you go there, there'll be a marker on the screen. So unless you've got like a ton of missions, usually I think it's pretty obvious. But yeah, I guess if you are stacking a ton of missions, it might get a bit confusing. Now this person doesn't know that I'm hunting them, so we're just gonna I might be a little cheeky here and I keep untargeting them. I'm gonna hail them. Hello, Marauder. And then extort them. It worked! Okay, just take this and let me go. Now let's kill him anyway! Kill him anyway! Nice. Communicator beeps with a text message. The kill has been confirmed and registered under your name. Come back to collect your reward. Nice. Yeah, we can go get a repair beam or a scanner amplifier. Whee. I'm a bully. Ooh, we picked up a Vulcan cannon. Those are like miniguns that fire physical rounds and they penetrate shields. They ignore shields, but they do need you to carry ammo around. We'll take some more regional deliveries. Beep, boop, boo. Explosives required. Obtain nickel. What is going on over there? Is this station shooting? Wait, no, there's a pirate over here.
Valiant bought Star Valor from.
Hey, Valion, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate you buying through my store. Bonk. Got him. If you accidentally shoot a merchant a couple times, they can become hostile to you. And then you can get relationship penalties with the different factions. So you can see there's mining company, syndicate, which are merchants typically, pirates, Vengi essentially. You actually become friendly with the pirates, and there's a start for that too. I think it's pretty hard to do normally though. Vengi, Children of Terror, and the Technomancers. This is a syndicate trading station, which is one of the trading people. Freighter job. Obtain 2 blue crystals. Yeah, we already have them, so it already says done, so we can just accept and do that. Choose a reward, lateral thrusters or a better impulse drive. Ooh. Ooh, I want the impulse drive. I can't actually use it yet because I don't have enough tech knowledge, which I need to get through either scavenging or salvaging equipment. Let's sell some stuff. And get our level here. Bonk. So if we go into knowledge, this is the knowledge system. So scavenging things and salvaging lets us learn how to use higher tech equipment. So that's basically just a limitation on... It's similar-ish to item level, but it doesn't require you to physically be that level, but rather to have knowledge enough to use it. Space pilot's killing things while fighting by yourself and lets you take on certain quests and hire certain crew members. Fleet commander is defeating enemies in a fleet, so it's kind of the flip side of that. Geology is about mining. You learn how to like identify better materials. So I now have enough geology to identify iron, for example. And explorer is loot detection and stuff like that, and you get for exploring and finding locations. So you get some little passive boosts in there, but also unlocks future things that you can do as well. So the tech thing means I can't actually use this impulse. Oh wait, can I now? Hold on. Oh, I think I just got enough. Oh, great. So we can use that now. Now, drives are one of the few things that you can't have two of. The ship only has one drive, so we outright replace the drive we had with the new one here, which I might just scrap the old one for a little bit of XP. We can sell the iron. And I kind of want to use this rapid Vulcan. So let's do that. We have space, I believe. Rapid Vulcan, it takes 1 space. They don't do a lot of damage per shot. This one has pretty high crit chance. They don't take energy, which is important. So like if your reactors are kind of overburdened, these don't take energy at all. And these are completely ignore shields too, which can be pretty cool. I'm going to put this in the middle, but I'm going to put it on mouse 2. Or mouse 1, I guess, technically. And I can put the mining laser on a different hotkey. So I run those separately. Now, the downside with Vulcans, though, is that they do need ammo, which costs money. Costs like $50 per round. So if I buy this, it's what, 50 credits or something? It's honestly not that much. I'll buy like 500. It does take a little bit of cargo space, not a lot. This ship has a cloak, but I can't really use it unless I get batteries. I have a bit more money. Let's have a look at getting some more equipment. I will get a shield charger and a small battery. I'm going to equip those. So the battery gives more energy capacity as opposed to generation, which allows you to weather like higher peaks in energy usage or use things like cloaking. And shield charger doesn't give us shield, but it makes our shields recharge faster, which can be very powerful. It's basically like regen for your shields. And that works in combat, so you can take a lot of damage and heal it,
Anonymous
potentially.
Star Valor from.
Yeah, thank you very much. I like Vulcan cannons already. Here's the Vulcan cannon. It's pretty satisfying when you get like a whole bunch of them going. Brrr. have like 7 Vulcan cannons all on different delays, so it's just brrr, like a straight line of projectiles. So that's gonna be fun. And the battery means that we can now cloak for a while at least. Yeah, we can cloak for a little bit. If I turn down my shields or something, or thrusters, I can probably cloak a lot longer. Stealthy ship. And if you get enough energy generation, you can probably stay cloaked indefinitely. That's pretty cool. Now, what do we... Oh, I'm flying into the abyss. Is there passive tanks? Yeah, I've played shield tanks and I've played hull tank setups before where you're repairing a ton with repair drones and things like that. So you can try and like make a tanky build for sure. There's a lot of customization in this game for your ships. Whee! Can you shoot while cloaked? When you shoot while cloaked, it uncloaks you. I think there might be a boost. I don't know if you like crit or something. I haven't used cloaks really before. And the built-in cloaks are new. I don't think they were a thing when I played before. So cloak lets you kind of get up close to a ship so you can unload all your burst lasers into it or something. Free junk, wee. What starting perk do you suggest for us, please? I don't know what you start off with and what you have to unlock, because it's been a while. Oh, there's a lot of marauders here. I'm gonna turn my shields up here. What happens if I cloak? Do they just lose me? Oh, I don't know where I am. Hehehe. There goes one. There goes two. Oh, they do a lot of damage though. Chipping away with the Vulcan cannon. See ya, buddy. Oh, I got confused. 3 red crystals, and we picked up a laser. Let's explore the rest of this region. So we get our big explore bonus and get another level. All right, there's one more little bit, and then we can sell some of the stuff we got. I missed this corner, so I have to come back for it. So cute. Whee! Yeah, big chunk of XP. We got 800 XP for fully exploring the sector. And we also got +1 explorer level too, which I like these explorer levels. Loot detection range, so loot shows up on your radar from further away, so you know that like, oh, there's a little secret. You can actually find like ships. I've found whole ships before and swapped them, so that can be pretty fun. So getting that sort of stuff's nice. And we scored ourselves a level as well, so I can pick up, I'm now up to the next level of perks on this, so I'm gonna take expert scavenging. Gives a chance to find refined metals when scavenging, so that's good money, find extra gold and stuff, platinum. And special items, which can be like equipment, but also things like microchips and stuff too, I believe. Oi, who's ramming me? Learn to drive, a-hole. We scored a small laser, which is, I think, smaller than the light lasers we're using even, with a little babby laser. Let me put it in the middle slot. There we go. 4.5 out of 5. We have enough space for a point defense laser, which I'll get to maybe. Point defense laser. And there's also beam there too. Point defense lasers for shooting down missiles, so they're kind of important. We'll put that on the middle there. Yeah, the middle might get a little overheated, we'll see. I can probably turn off the delay on these ones, so now. Keep those even. Satisfying little light show. Alright, we're gonna play a little bit more and then we might have Laos on to have a bit of a chat on stream. Talk about the game a bit. But first, let's play a little bit more, huh? So now that we've done everything kind of we need to do right now in this zone, there's actually not much here, right? Like it's a pretty empty little region. We can see 2 jump gates, 20 and 14 and 25 and 14. So we can look at our map and know what those are. Now it's pretty obvious on the map they're gonna be these two. 25, 14 and 20 and 14. Now we have some quests we can turn back in over here. There's a pirate to eliminate. Oh, that's the one we did earlier. We go turn that in. And there's nothing over here. So we can go here and go down this way maybe? That's a level 8 zone over there. What is this? We have a little quest over here. Did I just have a little green thing pop up? Local delivery? What was that? I don't know what that was. Oh, mysterious. A mysterious green circle. Oh, I clicked. It's a custom waypoint. Oh God, I rammed into the station. Sorry guys. Charge my billing account. Okay, it's a custom waypoint. I'm a nerd. Oops.
Anonymous sports star Valor.
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. You can set custom waypoints. Isn't that a fantastic feature that I totally knew about? Oops. Oh dear. Okay, through the jump gate we go. Oh wow, there's like asteroids right here. So this civilian station up here. Oh, they're background asteroids. It's okay. Free junk. Yep. Up. I love flying around in my tiny little shuttles. So cute. You can carry barely any stuff and you can only have like a couple tiny weapons equipped, but so satisfying. Blueprint, lateral thrusters, sensor amplifier, or a repair beam. The repair beam is high tech. So if we scrap this, we'll get a good chunk of XP. So we could just get that to scrap. I think I might do that because I don't need the sensors right now. There's also a local delivery here we can take. So we'll scrap the repair beam and we gain 300 XP for scavenging and we can sell the iron and stuff as well. So I like to, whenever I pop through stations, just check if they have any rare versions of things that we might want. Nothing really here, so we can move on. We've got a local delivery over here to do. So we'll pop over and do this. Now, did we fully explore this zone? Not quite. We could. It's not much to finish it off. This is kind of a low-level zone. Eventually, you get to the point where, like, a level 1 zone when you're level 10 doesn't really give you much XP anymore. We're still getting full XP, but eventually there's a diminishment there. Oh, we've got someone having a little fight over here. Oh, I didn't get credit. They killed them before I got there. You can get reputation boosts for saving people and get XP and loot. Complete that little quest. Another local delivery. Check if these folks have anything good. They have some burst lasers and stuff we could upgrade to soon. Heavy impulse drive requires a Corvette, which we're too small for, so we can't fit that. Is there anything else we want? I wouldn't mind getting a loot finder, because we don't have one of those currently. And I don't think we have a debris analyzer either, so I'm going to get both of those. It's just getting some software. All we have is the battle computer. So this gives us better scavenging loot. And this one gives us an improved scanner and warnings when there's detected drops around. So you can actually see if I... you can see this blue circle on my minimap is my like loot detection radius. So equipping that increases it to almost the size of my minimap. So that's pretty cool. So let's go pop down to this corner and get our little exploration bonus, which might get us to level 7. Oh, green crystal. Speaking of, see the little flashing green crystals around. Hi! Little one level pirate getting blown up. We can see in the asteroid, we don't even need to go into the asteroid fields now, we have enough scanning range. Also, this debris field, it's only a level 1 debris field, but give that a scan. We've been putting points into our scavenging, so we can get all that stuff. Plus that gives us tech levels. We actually just got a tech level, which is really handy. And there's our level for finishing the exploration. Another point in expert scavenging. My favorite one is this, master scavenging. A 1 pointer that gives you +1 rarity level for items obtained. So like, if you would have gotten, I don't know, like a blue laser, you'll get a purple laser instead, which is like far more efficient. So that can be super sweet. I saw my, battle computer. Oh, we already have one, but we can sell or scrap that. Freebies, free loot. Someone earlier was asking if you can make ramming ships. Absolutely. In fact, a lot of the pirate ships have integrated ramming weapons, and ramming can be extremely satisfying. So you can get some equipment that improves ramming, makes you take less damage and makes enemies take more damage. And the pirate ships have integrated ramming weapons. Hey, we just picked up a perk, Trial by Fire, which I think is destroy 10 ships. 2% weapon damage. That's just a cute little one. You'll notice there's timers, so if you like doing speed runs or something, you can be like, how quickly to get X perk. So it took me 80 minutes for that one, which is actually not very fast, considering it doesn't take a long time to destroy 10 ships. Boink. There we go. Do I get XP for this? A little bit. I'll scrap it. So we can deposit our crystals. Does that go in the resource? No, so the iron goes in the station. I'll just sell that. And later on, you can use energy cells for like warp jumping, so you don't need to go through the gates, but we don't need that just yet. We have a bit more cash. How are we going on space? So we've got 3 equipment space left, and we could make things more efficient. So what I could do, for example, is buy a nuclear reactor, strip out my solar reactor, which takes 1 space, and replace it with a nuclear reactor, which takes 2, but generates more than twice the energy, so is more space efficient. Even better if it's like higher rarities as well. So those can be important to keep an eye out for. So we have 2 more space. So I could pick up another 2 pieces of equipment. I could get another shield generator, which is a pretty good idea. Or I could go for like a, is there any boosters here? I don't know if I actually see any boosters. Sadly, no boosters, which let you go faster. I'll pick up another shield generator then, because that's always a good idea just to fill out with shield layers in the meantime. And weapons-wise, I think we have a little... Oh no, we're maxed out on weapon space currently. But we could upgrade these light lasers to burst lasers. I think that might cost a bit much though. Burst lasers are 500 each. Oh, we could actually do that. If we trade in our old lasers. Ooh. Unequip. Unequip. We could even get rid of this little small laser. So equip the first burst laser on the left-hand side. Burst lasers are satisfying. You'll see. Sell that. Get another burst laser. All right, that's like all our money. So if we take damage, we're going to be a bit broke. So we've got the Vulcan and the point defense on the nose, along with the mining laser, and our burst lasers on the sides. Oh yeah. Those are the burst lasers. Let's go try and mount on this unsuspecting victim. Cloak. Ooh. Oh, okay. I don't have much energy storage. See ya! Nice. We hit a break point. We do enough burst damage to just one-shot these guys now. Alright, so 2212 is probably where we want to go next. These aren't actually connected by warp gates, so we'd need a jump drive to get over there. But we could go to here, 2212, which is actually this gate right here. Doop doop dooba-doo. Regional delivery. Mission turn in. We have a little pirate hanging out over here. I missed. Problem is, it's kind of, the burst lasers are a little bit all or nothing if you do happen to miss. We have a, looks like we have a mission to come over to this station here. Boink. Supply run, red crystal, freebie, asteroid analyzer, or a light laser. I'll take the asteroid analyzer, I guess. Pirate hunt, deliveries, and what's this one? Cobalt. Hello, I see you flying past over there. Hello, come over here. Nice. And there's a level too. We need 3 levels to get master scavenging, and then we can go on a scavenging rampage. Hopefully find like a ship graveyard or something we can scavenge. I don't really need this because I'm not really mining. Mining loot 12%. I'll just scrap it, I think. I don't need cannon ammo, so I can sell that. See if there's anything good here. They have medium lasers and beams, our first beam weapon potentially. We don't have enough tech for the beam weapons currently. In equipment, we have a green shield charger. Do we have a green shield charger? We don't, so normally it's 2 shield regen per second, and that's 2.4. It's a bit expensive of an upgrade. I don't know if it's really worth it. Anything else I want? I don't think so. It's a bit... I'll save cash. If we save up about 10, maybe 15,000 credits, we can upgrade to the next size of ship. So that's probably what we'll try and do. Which will start to rack up credits pretty quickly once we knock over a few of the bigger bounties or go on a little bit of a scavenging rampage and sell some of the more valuable materials. Like if you pick up some like... There's like robotics or microchips or stuff like that. Each one of these is only like 100 credits, but they give a bit of XP though. Keeping the peace, clear pirate hideout. That's 1,000 credits for that one. That's a big one. We'll take that. And there's a notorious pirate here. Dead it is then. And they want explosives. Do you have anything cool? They don't have anything fancy. You want to see some of the ships that are in here? Different stations love different types of ships. This one's biggest is a Goliath, a class 5 cruiser. So we have 4 weapon slots. It has 10, which is actually not that big an increase, but the equipment slots, I have 20, it has 106. So 86 more equipment slots and 230 more cargo space for going from 18 to 250. Ship enhancement slots +1. That must be the upgrades you can do on the ships. It can carry 12 passengers too. This thing seems like a freighter to me. Kind of yells freighter to me, that thing. It looks cool though, I like it. Coolest ship is the Hephaestus though, if you find that one. Whew, whoever designed that is full of class and taste and style. Hello. There's another marauder coming over too. I've been forgetting about my Vulcan cannon. Oh, see ya! See ya. Inertial stabilizer, nice. The Hephaestus is famous? That's what I like to hear. If you find your own ship, will you use it? Well, my ship is actually a guaranteed available thing. So it's a ship that you get through a secret quest, but once you know it, you can try and get it guaranteed. So it's I think it's popular for that reason as well. Hephaestus was removed by popular demand. Wait, what? So rude. Hephaestus missile boat is my superior variant. I'm glad to hear that, because when I was designing it, I was like, either this is going to be super fun for like cannon broadsides, or as like a missile boat with all the missiles coming out of the sides. I designed a ship that I really wanted to make a ship that was designed around the concept of big broadside volleys. So I made a ship that has like 4 cannons on each side, 4 weapon slots on each side. So you can like load up missiles or cannons on there and pull up next to someone and wallop them with a giant broadside. I was really happy with how it turned out. Laos did a fantastic job designing it. Blueprint improved upgrade kit. Interesting. Warp diverter. What is this? Generate flux in 8 seconds by expending 80% of a warp charge. +1 flux limit. Generate flux from warp drive stored energy, if available. Warp drive charge is reset. Flux is used in charging weapons and other devices. What the? I have no idea what any of that is. That's all new to me. Large nuclear reactor. Ooh. This would be a good get, but we could only fit it in a Corvette. I'll take the blueprint. So we can learn this blueprint. Improved upgrade kit. That allows you to upgrade items to blue quality. That's pretty cool. What does it take to make these? Microchips and 2 base components. So I could make an upgrade kit here. Let's have a look. Hold on a second. So if I buy 2 microchips here, which is about 200 credits, so it's not super cheap. But it might be cheaper than outright buying one of these things. So I can make the upgrade kit here. Oh yeah, I got it, cool. So then I can go, with the upgrade kit, I can select something that I want to upgrade, and then upgrade it to green quality. So I could take the shield charger, for example, because that was going to cost 700 to outright buy. But it'll cost me about 220 to upgrade it the way I did. So that's a lot cheaper. Reactors are really good because more energy generation per space is super cool. But energy shield charging is also very potent. And we'll probably keep this for a while, so I'll upgrade that. 2.4 per second, nice. Flux is a new mechanic. It powers charging weapons, energy barriers, and super refineries. Also interceptor ships. Whoa, that sounds very cool. I haven't really, there's a few things that have been added to the game since I played last. I haven't really played around too much. I haven't played around with fleet mechanics very much. I certainly haven't played around with Flux. Super interesting. Yeah, I haven't really messed around with those yet. Go for a little explore. I want to find some more, There's a lot of debris fields. Is this a graveyard? No, just a lot of debris fields here. Level 6 debris field is good. Let's give this a scan. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, robotics, those are worth a lot. Hey, Mosham. Thank you very much, Mosham. Appreciate that, mate. Enjoy the game. Thanks for buying through my link. We're discovering a couple jump gates over here. You like that scare noise? Whoa, 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 whoa. There's little mercenaries here that you can hire, so you can hail these. And then you can hire them for... I'll follow you for 139 up front and 41% of the money would lend us. That's just the credits when you kill things. But that's gonna be good for taking on like pirate hideouts and stuff like that. Yeah, I believe you can also intimidate them too. This is extort. I think that might get them to follow you. I'm not sure. What if I just click it? Oh no, I just stole 35 credits off him. I'm becoming a pirate. Expert scavenging. See you, mate. Just fly past the mercenary extort. I'm surprised. It was 50-50 worked out this time, eh? What's a reactor? Does it make you react faster? Well, you're the reactor. Dad joke, nice. Pathfinder 1.0. That's for jumping warp distance, but we'll keep that because we can use that. Soon we'll get a warp drive. I think the quest, the story quest, to explore 4 different sectors. This is a dark sector, by the way, if you're wondering why it's so dark here. There's also asteroids there. I can see on my map, but can't see IRL. You can get a torch. But that takes space. I don't want to spend space on a torch. Just fly around. I'll just fly around with my eyes closed. It'll be all right. There we go. Full explore for this zone. +1 explorer. It's a little asteroid field over there. No loot in there though. So eliminate notorious pirate. Regional deliveries. We need to go into like one other gate, I think. So if we go into one of these gates up here. Oh, the torches 0 space. Just whoa, that's a big civilian ship. The torches doesn't take up any space. Oh, that's good to know. There we go. There's our scout mission done. So if we go back to the civilian station, the first one, I think, we can get a warp drive now. Looks like we could go to 2212. Oh, that's where we came from. I see. 2014 is this one. We're going back to 2014. It's time to go back. We're gonna duck through the level 8 zone, but we're level 9 now. Still, some of the pirates and stuff could be a problem. So we need to go to 2314, which we don't know where that is yet. So let's just whee down here a second. Whoop. These two are gonna get into a fight. They rammed each other. They put out their, and they whip out their repair drones. Like, oops, excuse me. Sometimes you just fight. You'll see just random people fighting each other. It cracks me up. There's a mining station here. We'll take a bunch of quests so we can rack up some cash. Everybody wants synthetic meat. Ooh, we got a higher level bounty there. Crystals needed. Accept. Complete. Crystals needed. Accept. Complete. These ones I think are mostly for building reputation. You don't get a ton of credits and stuff for them. Inertial stabilizer reduces momentum slip when turning. That's like if you find yourself drifting when you're trying to turn a bunch. Not a big problem in the little ships. I'll scrap it. So we're going to keep the Pathfinder. We'll equip that. Sell that. Sell that. Robotics. One robotics is worth 670 credits. Woo! Big money. Sell that. Sell that. Deposit that. Excellent. 4,000 credits. We're on our way to a bigger ship. We're on our way. Does titanium armor take space? It doesn't. I might get that as an upgrade. They make your ship heavier though, but this is more efficient, so it's not as heavy. 30% boost in hit points and a 3% damage mitigation. Might save my life. Upgrade our titanium armor. So it like strips out your ship's regular armor and replaces it with the titanium one. So I could just buy a warp drive, but we've got a free one waiting for us. Now we could, if we wanted to save time, we could buy the location of the jump gate here. Oh, wait, hold on. There should be a jump to there. 2314. Oh, we just went past it. I'm a goober. Oh, there's something flashing over here. It's just junk. It's just junk. Save the scrap metal, Ziggy. Do we want it for crafting, do we? Can I stash that in global storage? Oh, we have an elimination mission over here. Hello. Nice junk, by the way. Thanks. Thank you. Very good. Come here, you. We have a notorious pirate over here. I wonder if he's big. Nope, he's little. He's not big. Whoa! I zoomed in and I rammed into him. Ramming mission successful. Upgraded mining laser. Speed booster. Hey, I want speed boosters. I don't know which station we have to go to turn that one in. Also, is this where we're supposed to go? Oh no, we're supposed to go over here. I was going to the wrong place anyway. I got to go down at 2514. It's one way to win. Whatever works. I actually love ramming strategies. One of that you can get a pirate, it's like a class 2 maybe ship. It's a little pointy thing, and it's got integrated ramming weapons. It's such a fun starting ship. Because you just like ram through all the other shuttles and blow them up.
Humble store purchase made for 30 New Zealand dollars and 99 cents.
Yo, thank you very much. Appreciate it, Mosham. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, it's pretty fun just ramming straight through ships and having them just turn into a fireball. I think it might be those. No, it's not that one. Oh, it's the Mauler I'm thinking of. It might be a class 3, I'm not sure. The Mauler is very satisfying. Blink. There we go. We get a free Duderidum warp drive, which lets us warp 4 parsecs away, which we can expand with perks and whatnot. Now we do need space to equip this though, so we'll have to take something else off. So we could take, what do we take off? Maybe I'll take a battery and a light shield generator, and that'll let us equip the warp drive. And now we can do jumps. So you need enough energy storage to do a jump. So if we want to jump over here, so this is our radius. If we want to warp over here, it'll take 100 energy, which we don't have enough storage. So if you have enough storage, you can do it for free. But I would need like, batteries allow me to store 25. So I'd need like 3 batteries to do that, which actually wouldn't be that bad. Probably would be good for this ship because I could use cloaking a bit better. Or I can just get an energy cell, which is like energy cells, 24 bucks each. So I can just have like 10 energy cells. And now I can warp over here. Whee! Blink! Like that. And it takes a bit to charge back again, but here we are. We're in a bigger zone even. Oh,